Welcome back to another School of Airway. Learned a little bit more from Kovacs on his comment that he gave for, I think, a talk that was at EM Crit in May of this year. Regarding massive hemoptysis. Was it this year or last year? I think this year. And it was a comment that if you don't have bronchial blockers, which are basically look like long catheters with balloons at the tips to isolate left and right lungs at the bronchus, right at the carina, or double lumen ET tubes, you could MacGyver some ET tubes. So there's two ways he mentioned it, and I'm going to show you or try to see if I can mimic the same thing he educated on the video. So in the video, he was talking about doing a surgical airway, FONA, front open neck access, putting a size 5 down, pushing it deeply to the right mainstem, and then using a bougie to quarter turn, which I think he's been demonstrating on cadavers. They can isolate to the left lung with another size 5 ET tube. Both will fit the trachea. Not great for bronchoscopy, but at least you can isolate the lung that's bleeding out, hopefully. Oxygenate the one that's not bleeding out, pumping blood through the ET tube. And maybe I tamponade it with a Foley that's skinny enough to fit through down those catheters, through those ET tubes. MacGyver method. I want to see if it works on this mannequin. Okay? So, get a scalpel. And of course, this is a little artificial, but hopefully we'll get the point. Alright? So, approach the neck, local incision, isolate, bluntly dissect, do a horizontal incision, get my ET tube, size 5, push it deeply in, all the way. Just like salt and pepper, push it real good. Okay. Isolate, inflate, and then take a bougie into the same orifice. Be a tight fit. And do a quarter turn and hope that this left main stems. And if this left main stems, I can try to fit a tube over it. Try to. Right. Now the problem is the size 5 is not fitting. So what can I do? Maybe use a 6 and try to catheterize that tube. So this 15 didn't work. Maybe a pediatric bougie would have worked. But the size 5 did not fit over my bougie. Okay? That becomes a problem. So maybe it winds up being 2 size 6s that work. So I tried it out, it didn't work. I'm going to modify it with 2 size 6s. Okay? Be right back. So welcome back. Got 2 size 6s. Let's go try this again. Okay? Go to the same part that I did the FONA. Surgical airway, front of neck access. Isolate the right mainstem. Okay, going in. I probably could use a bougie to isolate to the right mainstem, but I'm gonna just push as far as I can. Inflate. Done. Hopefully blood is not gushing out, and if it is, oh my god. So the right is the right. Okay. Now my dilemma is trying to fit the left one. Okay. Maybe I'm finding the limitations of mannequin use. And hopefully I can get some success. So enter with a Bougie. Based on what he taught, quarter turn to the left, I should be able to isolate the left bronchus. Use a 6.0 ET tube. Cannulate over. A little tight. Feed it through. Okay. Inflate. What you're seeing now is the true isolation of the left lung. It's a tight fit because it was a size 6 on top of the Portex Bougie. That's the smallest tube that can fit over it, and I was able to snake it over, and it's isolating the left lung. So Kovacs, you're right. I was able to prove it with the quarter turn. I was able to isolate the left lung. Things to think about. Okay? Things to think about. Alright? Next video, we'll be seeing if I can isolate the right and left lung with 7.0 ET tubes. Please come back.